Surf Nicaragua. The title alone conjures images of shredding guitars and crashing waves. It's a name that evokes a sense of rebellion, a call to arms for metalheads everywhere. It's a song, an EP, a statement, a declaration of intent from a band that was ready to take on the world. For Sacred Reich fans, it's an anthem that speaks to their deepest frustrations and their highest hopes. This iconic release wasn't just another thrash metal record. It was a cultural moment, a snapshot of a time when music was a powerful force for change. It was a powerful blend of aggression, melody, and social commentary that cemented the band's place in metal history. The raw energy of the music combined with the thought-provoking lyrics created something truly special. Surf Nicaragua exploded onto the scene in 1988. It was a time of political turmoil and social unrest, and the EP captured that spirit perfectly. The title track, a furious critique of US foreign policy, became an instant classic. It was a bold statement that resonated with fans who were looking for music that spoke to their own disillusionment. The EP showcased Sacred Reich's unique ability to fuse raw power with infectious grooves. Each track was a testament to the band's skill and their passion for their craft. It resonated with fans worldwide. From the United States to Europe, metalheads found a kindred spirit in Sacred Reich's music. This is the story of that record. A record that not only defined a band, but also defined a generation of metal fans. It's the story of a band from the Arizona desert who rose to prominence. A band that took their experiences and turned them into something powerful and enduring. It's the story of how they channeled their anger and frustration into music that still resonates today. Music that continues to inspire new generations of metal fans. Get ready to dive into the world of Sacred Reich and the making of Surf Nicaragua, a journey through the heart of thrash metal, and a look at how one record can change everything. Sacred Reich's story begins in Phoenix, Arizona in 1985. The city, known for its blistering heat and sprawling desert landscapes, was an unlikely birthplace for a metal band. Yet, it was here, amidst the cacti and the relentless sun, that a new sound was about to emerge. The city's scorching heat seemed to fuel a burgeoning metal scene. The intense climate mirrored the intensity of the music that was being created. Metal fans gathered in droves, seeking an outlet for their energy and passion. Out of this cauldron of creativity came four guys ready to make some noise. Phil Rind on vocals, Wiley Arnett on lead guitar, Jason Rainey on rhythm guitar, and Greg Hall on drums. They were young, determined, and united by a common goal: to make their mark on the metal world. These guys weren't just music fans, they were metalheads to the core. They lived and breathed the genre, embodying its rebellious spirit and raw energy. Their look, their attitude, and their sound were all a testament to their dedication. They bonded over their shared love of bands like Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, and Exodus. These bands were their idols, their inspiration, and their guiding stars. The music of these legends fueled their own creative fires. They were drawn to the raw power and rebellious spirit of the music. It was more than just sound, it was a way of life. The aggressive riffs, the pounding drums, and the powerful vocals spoke to them on a deep, visceral level. It was a way to express the frustrations of youth in a conservative state. The music gave them a voice, a means to channel their anger and discontent. In a place where conformity was often the norm, metal was their rebellion. Fueled by this passion, they started jamming together. Their sessions were intense, filled with raw energy and creativity. Each practice brought them closer, not just as musicians, but as friends and comrades in the metal scene. They honed their sound in garages and small clubs. These humble beginnings were crucial in shaping their identity. The small, intimate venues allowed them to connect with their audience on a personal level, building a loyal fan base. Their music was fast, aggressive, and undeniably catchy. Each song was a burst of energy, designed to get the crowd moving and headbanging. Their sound was a perfect blend of speed, aggression, and melody. They quickly gained a reputation for their intense live shows. Their performances were electrifying, leaving the audience in awe. The energy they brought to the stage was unmatched, making each concert an unforgettable experience. Word spread quickly through the underground metal scene. Fans shared their music, talked about their shows, and spread the word. Sacred Reich was becoming a name to reckon with, a band that was destined for greatness. The Arizona metal scene in the mid-80s was a hotbed of talent. Bands like Flotsam and Jetsam, Megadeth, who had recently relocated from Phoenix to Los Angeles, and others were making waves. There was a real sense of community. Bands supported each other, they pushed each other to be better. Sacred Reich thrived in this environment. They cut their teeth playing alongside their peers. They earned a reputation for their ferocious live shows and their politically charged lyrics. Phil Rhine's lyrics were intelligent and thought-provoking. He wasn't afraid to tackle social and political issues. This combination of musical prowess and lyrical depth set them apart. They weren't just playing music, they had something to say. They were using their platform to challenge the status quo. This resonated with fans who were looking for more than just mindless aggression. Section 4. Surf Nicaragua, a fusion of sound and fury. By 1988, Sacred Reich had built a solid following. They had released a demo tape that had garnered some attention. They were ready to unleash their music on a larger scale. They entered the studio to record their debut EP, Surf Nicaragua. The EP was a powerful statement. It showcased the band's unique blend of thrash metal fury and, surprisingly, melodic sensibilities. Surf Nicaragua wasn't just about breakneck speed and aggression. It was about dynamics, about creating a sonic landscape that shifted between brutality and melody. The title track was a scathing critique of U.S. foreign policy in Central America. It was a bold move for a young band to take on such a weighty topic. But Sacred Reich weren't afraid to speak their minds. They believed in the power of music to inspire change. Section 5. Reagan's America, Fueling the Fire. The 1980s were a turbulent time. Ronald Reagan was president, and his policies were shaping the nation in profound ways. The Cold War was raging, creating a constant backdrop of tension and fear. The threat of nuclear war loomed large over the world. The U.S. was embroiled in conflicts in Central America, where it sought to influence the political landscape and counteract the spread of socialism. There was a lot of anxiety and uncertainty in the air. People were worried about the future, and the political climate was highly charged. Sacred Reich tapped into this feeling of unrest. Their music resonated with a generation that felt disillusioned and angry. The title track, Surf Nicaragua, was a direct response to the Iran-Contra scandal, a major political controversy of the time. The Reagan administration was secretly selling arms to Iran in exchange for the release of American hostages, a move that shocked the nation when it was revealed. The profits from these sales were then being funneled to the Contras, a right-wing rebel group fighting the socialist government of Nicaragua. This covert operation was a significant breach of trust. The song's lyrics are full of anger and sarcasm, reflecting the band's frustration with the political situation. Rind sings about surfing on a wave of blood and dancing on the graves of innocent people, using vivid imagery to convey his message. The song is a powerful indictment of U.S. foreign policy, criticizing the government's actions and the consequences they had on innocent lives. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, music can be a force for good. It can unite people, give them a voice, and inspire change. Sacred Reich's music was more than just entertainment. It was a form of protest, a way to channel the collective anger and frustration of a generation. Through their powerful performances and poignant lyrics, they left an indelible mark on the heavy metal scene and on the hearts of their fans. In the end, Sacred Reich showed that music could be a powerful tool for social commentary and change, echoing the sentiments of a troubled era.